Greetings once again, my friends, and welcome back to more Battle for Azeroth Allied Race coverage as we take on the final available Allied Race, not in the beta, and then we move on into Battle for Azeroth because we're simply weeks away, guys. I hope you guys have had an awesome Wednesday so far, but it's time for us to unlock the fourth and final race. The one, in fact, a lot of Allied Alliance have been wanting for a while. We're going to unlock the Void Elves. So let's go ahead and talk to Anduin.
Greetings, friend.
A second ally for the cause. You have taken an important first step in strengthening the alliance, Drak. Well done. I keep on forgetting. I'm gonna do Drak because that's what I wanted. But I fear a single new ally will not deter the Horde. The War Chief will not rest until Orgrimmar's forces vastly outnumber the defenders of Stormwind. I must ask that you work to secure our next ally. We cannot afford any delay. So we need to choose a second ally to pursue.
A king is only as noble as the causes he serves.
And we already did the Lightforged Draenei in a previous video. Now we're going to do the Void Elves. So, seeking to harness the corruptive magic of the Void, these outcast elves endured an unexpected transformation. They are determined to master their newfound powers and resist the whispers eager to lure them into madness. And so you get the Spatial Rift, which is Terror Rift in space and teleport to a destination. Interesting. Entropic Embrace, your abilities have a chance to empower you with the essence of the Void. Preternatural Calm, your spells are not delayed by taking damage. Ethereal Connection, reduce the cost of void storage and transmogrification. And Chill of the Night, resistant to shadow damage. And this is going to be the one that we actually go for. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and pick them. I'm ready to pursue our next ally.
Lose hope.
So Alleria Windrunner has learned of a group of blood elves exiled for studying void magic. If these renegades could be located, Alleria believes she could train them to become weapons of the Alliance. So let's go ahead and take it on.
A just cause is always worth fighting for.
Begin at once, Draconis. See, I'm gonna do it every now and then. Begin at once, Drak. Stormwind honors your service. All right, so Alleria Windrunner.
Each walk a line. Choose yours.
Now, I like the fact that her voice is now modified to reflect her void state, but one day, Silvermoon will stand again on the side of the Alliance. I know it. So the Ghostlands. A blood elf called Umbric and his followers were banished from Silvermoon City for the exploration of void magic. An extreme solution despite the practice being forbidden. However, it opens up possibilities for the Alliance. If we can find these outcasts, we might be able to recruit them to our cause and, even more importantly, help them understand the void before it corrupts them. All right, so...
Lady Windrunner, please begin the search for your exiled kin. Perhaps our champion here can assist you.
We will do our best to locate them, High King. This way, champion.
Now, are you going to provide a portal? Yep, you are. So we get to... Woo, we get to take a void portal. Yay! We're going to the Ghostlands, people! I'm actually really excited for this. So this is basically like with the Nightborn giving Night Elf models to the Horde. This is basically...
Ghostlands. This was once Eversong Forest. A place of unbridled beauty. Windrunner Spire, my family home, stands not far from here. These woods once brought such joy to me and my sisters. To see them like this fills my heart with sorrow.
Yeah, a lot has changed, Alleria. So, like I said, with the Nightborn, that's kind of an excuse for the Horde to get Night Elf skeletons and models. The same thing here, where a lot of Alliance have been asking for Blood Elves to be available. This is basically their excuse to be able to do it, but also have extra story on the matter, so I'm not necessarily too disappointed with it. But we are deep in Horde territory, so we do need to take at least a little bit of caution. But hey, cool, we're going to see any number of little Drakfoos wandering around, starting out their journey for the first time. So let's go ahead and go to, I believe it's the spire that it's aiming us towards. Yeah, the Sanctum of the Moon. Is it? No, it's in the Sanctum of the Moon. So, okay. Well, let's start clearing crap out then.
This sanctum was once a testament to my people's mastery of the arcane. Now, it is but a ruin.
Yeah, it is. Okay, let's go up here. Is this where we need to go, really? I don't think that's right. Could it be just outside? Let's double check. No? Nothing out here. Maybe it's up above? But I can't fly here. Because this is Burning Crusade content, so you're not allowed... Oh! Right there, book. Okay. I'm a
Our
doof.
void experiments are proceeding well. I am certain we are on the cusp of a breakthrough, despite Ramoth's small-minded protests. The Grand Magister must understand that this power is crucial to the defense of Silvermoon. Never again shall the Ren'dorei fall prey to our enemies. Unfortunately, it seems our research has reached an impasse. I believe there is knowledge at the Andilian estate that will springboard us forward.
The Andilian estate. Yes, I remember it. Come, champion.
Okay, the Andilian estate. It's in the Ghostlands, I think. Oh, right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our way. Now, fun fact, if when we get this quest done, this mount that Alleria is using is actually the racial mount that you will get for unlocking the Void Elves. So I'll show that off as soon as we get here. In fact, I'm actually kind of rushing this because we're pretty much on the eve of 8.0 launching, and I'm not sure if there's still discussion saying, like, there's a possibility it might go away, or the mounts might go away as a prestige award for those who actually did it while it was at first live. I don't know if that's necessarily the case, but just in case, we'll take that on. I'm actually starting to get a little annoyed with prestige awards, and in fact, I might have a video coming out very soon about specifically prestige awards involving artifact appearances and my gripes with that right now. Oh, hi. Apprentice Vorel is apparently an ally, even though he's Horde. Okay, so
This
here's
place
another book.
looks like it has been ransacked, but perhaps Umbric left behind a clue.
It seems we are not the first of our people seeking to harness the void. I have found notebooks belonging to one whose very name is a curse. Darkhan Drathir.
Interesting.
It was Drathir's betrayal that allowed Arthas to corrupt the Sunwell and left our kingdom in ruins. For the first time, I see why Ramoth opposes our course of study.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, I believe this knowledge can be used for good. The bulk of Drathir's research was conducted at Dawnstar Spire. That is where we must go.
Interesting.
Umbric
Okay.
risks much. He follows in the footsteps of treachery. Let us hope this obsession has not led to his downfall.
Agreed.
Come, we must make our way to Dawnstar Spire.
And yeah, it was where I thought it was. Okay. So let's make our way up to Dawnstar Spire. That's interesting. Darkhan was apparent. Now, granted, he was resurrected, but I would see that he would more go down the necromancy route. And now they're basically saying that Darkhan did not only research into necromancy, but also research into the void. And we're using Darkhan's research to further the cause. That's a little disturbing. Not even gonna lie there. But anyway, like I was saying before, you guys can expect a video very soon of my personal distaste for the fact that some of the artifact appearances in Legion are going to be discontinued in the name of prestige. To be able to say, oh, well, I was able to do this, therefore I'm awesome. And you guys can even see, I have a Mage Tower appearance, and yeah, I'm actually not happy about that considering the loads of artwork that went into these weapons. And I might be making a video basically either not condemning Blizzard, I understand their reasoning for it, but I want to make an argument saying that the prestige reason doesn't work here, and also maybe give you an alternate solution. So that these appearances, these awesome appearances that people want, but aren't necessarily able to gear up for if they don't have the time, kind of like myself, basically give them a way to be able to get these things again if it's possible, kind of thing. But we're almost to Dawnstar Spire. Maybe you guys will like it, maybe you guys won't. I'm not necessarily too worried about that. It's just me basically getting it off my chest. Yep, we might actually have a few rant videos. I'm just going to warn you guys in advance. But here we are at Dawnstar Spire. Thankfully, it doesn't look like we have to worry too much about...
This place resonates with power. Tread carefully.
Agreed. Well, this place used to be really nasty to go through if you were under level. Oh, hi, a teleportation console. Okay.
Umbric is a dedicated scholar, but his tenacity turned him and his followers into exiles.
Wow, okay. So I'm guessing this is where he was doing a lot of his research. Go further up, I guess. Oh, yeah, there you go. So we can go further up. What on earth were you doing, Umbric? Okay, so here's another book.
Drathea's quest for power led him to seek the fragments of an ancient world, one teetering on the brink of the void itself. His note said it existed within a rift in the very fabric of reality. He never found this place, but I have succeeded where he failed. The way will soon be open to us. Drathea believed this rift held an ancient object of unspeakable might. Perhaps this will be the key that allows us to gain control over the shadows.
Based on these notes, I believe I can reopen the passage to this world he spoke of. Let me see.
Okay,
What
well.
news?
Umbric's methods are a bit cavalier, but he seems competent. We must get to him before things become too dangerous. Agreed. So, to Logris Rift. Umbric and his blood elves were cast out of their home for their pursuit of understanding. I know the dangers of the Void better than most. We should lend them our aid and ensure they don't do anything too foolhardy. This rift will take us to their current location. I hope we are not too late to help them. Okay.
We are ready to proceed. Stay on your guard, champion. We do not know what we might find inside.
I know what we're gonna find. Tentacles. Lots of it. I've done Old Gods. I know what I'm walking into. And this is Void. Not too much difference. Ooh. Yeah, this is pretty nasty looking. Oh, hi, Umbric. So let's go ahead and speak with Umbric. We've been working for years to comprehend the powers the Void might provide. Now we are on the cusp of understanding. What is this place?
Magister Umbric, I am Alleria Windrunner.
Alleria Windrunner? How did... My, what an unexpected honor. My people and I heard tales of what transpired on Argus. As you might imagine, we have a keen interest in your interaction with the Darkened Naru.
Another time, perhaps. This champion and I have been searching for you. We know of your exile from Silvermoon and thought we shared common ground.
Yeah.
Indeed. Like you, we believe the Void can be used to defend life rather than consume it. We have made great progress, Lady Windrunner, but many mysteries remain.
Oh,
Take
she's
this
stepping on
cube,
Void.
for instance. It is an ancient device, perhaps even predating life on Azeroth. It seems to have been locked, and we cannot yet open it.
Do we want to open it?
Careful, Umbric. Answers to such mysteries often come at a price. Look out!
Oh.
The future I foresaw has come to pass. Thank you for opening the way.
Oh, no. Looks like we helped them.
Who are you?
By the way, for the record, I love walking on Void.
The more interesting question is, what shall you become?
Oh, crap.
My people were reshaped by the Void, stripped of the limitations of life. We offer you the same. Target something first.
Resist
Okay.
the whispers, Umbric. This gift you are offered is little more than enslavement.
I feel the power calling to me, changing me.
Uh-oh. Oh, don't listen to it,
Come,
Umbric.
champion. We must stop this transformation before my people are lost.
Agreed. Let's go.
Even shattered as it is, this place echoes with the whispers of the great ones who were slain, and the hatred of he who built this world.
So yeah, it looks like the Ethereals are going to become an enemy in the future.
This changes nothing.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, that sucked. Let's stay out of the way of that. Yeah, they're really kind of setting things up for a faction of the Ethereals to be prime aiders of the Void. I kind of like that idea, but yeah, Void is still kind of creepy. I like the quest that they did in Argus. I love what they're doing here. Okay, so we got to repel the Void. The Void just keeps coming. Can we go here? Yup. Boom, come on. Use the Void portal. Okay, we gotta keep going. Oh, so many have been captured. This is not good. Oh, so here's the portal.
Your masters will not enslave me, Ethereal. Nor will they claim my brothers and sisters. That vortex up ahead pulses with power. Let us investigate, champion.
Just take a look at that on the floor. That is amazing to be able to walk over and have fun with. Oh my gosh, I love this design.
This void storm is a conduit. A doorway that must be closed.
Agreed. Okay, so let's do it. Oh, hi. The Gesh of the Void. Well, let's just go ahead and go nuts on you.
The patience of the masters is vast, but not infinite.
There we go. Almost dead. Okay, we took care of you.
A setback. What is in motion cannot be undone. Surely you see
Every
this.
weapon at your disposal.
Oh, I didn't even notice. She
There.
changed.
Dazan is using those forges to draw in power. We must break his hold on Umbric's people.
Agreed. Let's teleport over.
The void will transform you. Awaken what you are meant to be.
No. These people are not yours. They are not lost.
Okay, so it looks like the Void has promised him many things. Oh man, I really hope that we get some Void stuff in battle for Azeroth, because what they've been able to do design-wise has been amazing. I really don't want to wait.
See what we offer. The majesty of chaos. The glory of infinite hunger. Why do you fight on destiny, Windrunner? Join me and reach by my side.
There we go.
Destiny is our see through your lies. You will not define our future.
Your death is regrettable, but necessary.
I'm trying very hard not to talk over them. This is actually a really good conversation. Oh, and I want those swords.
The transformation incomplete. Must be finished.
There we go.
The only thing that will be finished
Alleria,
is
champion. My people are free, but we have been changed. And the voices.
Dazan tried to tear away your mortality, to make you like him, a slave to his hunger. But your fate is still your own, Umbric. I can teach you to quiet the whispers, to make the shadows serve you, instead of you serving them.
My arrogance was nearly our undoing. I dabbled with powers far beyond my control. If you will train us, Alleria, we will follow where you lead.
I sense the powers at your command. They are considerable. You would make valuable allies of the Alliance.
Silvermoon turned its back on us long ago. Today, we are reborn, and it is fitting that we walk a new path. From this day forth, the Alliance has our loyalty.
And in turn, I pledge to aid you on your journey. Our champion and I will inform High King Rin of this news. Then I will return, so that we can begin your training.
It will take some time for us to adjust to our new forms. We look forward to your return, Lady Windrunner. And Champion, you have our deepest thanks.
No sweat. Okay, so we were at least able to help these guys from succumbing to the Whispers. Let's go ahead and take this Rift to Stormwind. And this is kind of weird. Like, we have one really long one and one really short one on both sides, because High Mountain Tauren was really long for Horde as well as Lightforged Draenei, and Nightborn was pretty short compared, and it looks like the Void Elves are about as short too. So let's go ahead and turn this in with Anduin Wrynn.
Stormwind will endure.
Former Blood Elves willing to pledge to our cause. This is better than I dared hope. Alright, so now we can get the Star-Cursed Void Strider.
High King Rin, our champion and I found the Ren'dorei exiles. Like me, they have been changed by the Void. But their hearts and minds remain their own. I will be their guide. I will train them to control the Whispers of Shadow. In return, they will fight for the Alliance against all its foes.
It may take time for these Void Elves to earn the trust of some in our ranks. But so long as they adhere to your teachings, they are welcome in the Alliance. You have done us a great service this day, Lady Windrunner. Champion, you have my thanks.
It is an honor to serve once more, High King. For the Alliance.
For the Alliance.
All right, and that is it. So that's all of the unlock quests, but we're going to take a quick magic cut while we create a Void Elf and see how things start out for them. So, really quick, we'll be right back. And we're back. So, this is a brand spanking new Void Elf that you can actually start up. We now have all four allied races, and here are the classes that you can actually pick for Void Elves. You can have warriors, hunters, rogues, priests, mage, warlock, and monk. Now, people might notice, wait, there's one missing from Blood Elves, and that is paladins. Doesn't really make sense for a paladin of the Void, is what I'm saying. So I know that a lot of people will probably go for priest, but just for the heck of it, we're going to go down the path of the warlock, and I actually have a feeling I'm going to be doing a race change very soon, but this might be fun. So let's go ahead and customize a new Void Elf. Let's see. So skin color, this is the first thing that you can actually modify. You can have a slightly more pale aspect, and it just looks like you get darker as you go. Oh, you can actually have a straight kind of blackened look. Although I do like that darkened blue. That is pretty cool. For face, so let's go all the way down here, but first, let's get rid of the facial hair so we can see the faces right off. Okay, so I like that darkened one. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the darkened one. That really works for a warlock. Hairstyle. Kind of ruffled hair at this point. So you can go up here. Oh, jeez. Okay. You can go with this one. That's kind of cool. Oh, and I like the fact that it's like void tendrils at the end. That's kind of cool. No. No. Oh, yeah. Even void in that hair, too. That's pretty cool. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. There's a lot of voidiness in this. And finally, you can go with this one. Oh, but it looks pretty darkened. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of don't want one where it's like drooping over, but I don't think I'm going to have a choice in the matter. Let's do this. Then hair color. So you actually have a variety here. You can, but most of them are dark. So blue, we can have kind of a darkish green. Purple, that kind of works. Green, gray, purple again. I'm gonna go with this one. I think that actually works. And let's just go ahead and call him Drak Void, because that's what he is. So finish things up, and now welcome everybody, Drak Void. Oh my gosh, look at that screen. That is awesome. Well, let's go ahead and start up Drak Void. Excuse me. Let's see what this has to offer.
The Void. A force of infinite hunger. Its whispers have broken the will of dragons and lured even the Titan's own children into madness. Sages and scholars fear the Void, but we understand a truth that they do not. That the Void is a power to be harnessed, to be bent by a will strong enough to command it. The Void has shaped us, changed us, but you will become its master. Wield the shadows as a weapon to save our world and defend the Alliance.
That was actually pretty dang cool. Okay, so skip the process really quick, and we'll just quickly set things up. Maybe even do a quick magic cut, because I think Voodoo's set up too. Yay! So we're back. Oh, look at that Voidy Warlock. That's pretty awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to Alleria Windrunner. Oh, and first things first, just because we just barely got it, and I want to be able to showcase it off, Star Cursed? Yep. There we go. So now we have our mount. So this is the mount that you can get as a Void Elf.
What news?
For the Alliance, mastering the Whispers requires constant focus and discipline. Your dedication inspires all who bear the name Ren'dorei. For we have become children of the Void. You have learned many lessons here, but the time has come to venture beyond Talagris Rift. Go to Stormwind, the heart of the Alliance. There the King's ambassador will greet you and guide you along your journey. Azeroth must be defended. I can think of no better suited to answer that call than you, Drak. Alright, so we get the Ren'dorei tabard, so Ren'dorei, and the letter from
Keep your
King
gaze
Anduin?
open will tell you that the light is the only path. The one weapon that can stop the enemies of Azeroth. But we see alternatives. Many roads, many possibilities that are open to us.
Agreed.
There will be those who doubt you, who question your resolve, your ability to harness powers that have caused the downfall of weaker wills. Together, we will prove them wrong.
That's
Use
really
the
cool.
lessons I have taught you to maintain control. Become a weapon for the Alliance, even as you skirt the edge of darkness.
Okay, so let's go ahead and take the Rift to Stormwind and start the process all over again. So here's our ambassador again. We're not going to read his thing, because if you guys want to hear his full dialogue, just go ahead and check out the Lightforged Draenei video. But there you are, Drak. Drak, we've been expecting you. Oh, no. Screw you guys. Stop it. Hate it when that happens, especially during a video. Complete that.
Welcome, friend. I am King Anduin Rin. As a new member of the Alliance, I wish to greet you personally.
Light bless you.
The Void Elves may be a recent addition to our ranks, but Alleria Windrunner is one of our greatest heroes. Under her tutelage, the powers you wield will aid our cause. These are troubled times for Azeroth. In the days to come, you will face many trials, fight many foes. Know that you are never alone against the darkness, for the Alliance stands with you. I look forward to hearing of your progress. Something tells me we will speak again soon. Safe travels. Though you walk among the shadows, you are a beacon of hope to us all.
Cool.
Well met.
So we'll just go ahead and do this one. Basically, he's just handing the exact same quest we've taken before. The hero's call board is needed to be found, so you can pick your first place to quest. Now, there is another thing that I actually want to try out before we actually end this video, and that is that kind of like the Worgen, there's kind of a darker form, I guess, that unveils when you go into combat. I want to try that out. So you can go to Wetlands, Duskwood, or Stone Talon Mountains. We'll pick Duskwood for now. I don't really even care.
Walk your own.
Oh, and by the way, here is Kara Onyx Raven, who is a Void Elf that you talk to. This is Though it is no silver moon, the city does have its charms. If you came here expecting a warm welcome, I cannot say I have received one myself, but most folk are polite enough. No matter, I am off to seek adventure and perhaps a stiff drink.
Do not fear the
Cool.
shadow.
Good on you, man. So, we're going to actually head over to a dummy really quick, and I want to see this voidy form that you can actually take on. Oh, and a night elf druid right there. Oh, people are very busy in Stormwind right now. I can already tell you, I really like the Void aesthetic that's been coming out as of Argus, and then also for the Void Elves. It's actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Just not necessarily just recycling the skeletons and designs, but also being able to reintegrate them, like with the Nightborn. I'm just surprised that the Void Elves and the Nightborn are fairly short quests compared to the Lightforged Draenei and the High Mountain Torrent. That's weird, but I don't know. Maybe because here's the other thing too. We're already hearing that the Magar orcs in Battle for Azeroth is going to be pretty long, but we're not necessarily sure about that with the Dark Iron dwarves. Not sure. So here is a dummy. Let's actually try this out. So I actually don't want to level Affliction, just for the heck of it. We'll go Destruction, and I want to see this form. Okay, so Chaos Bolt. I just gotta swap out some things, so give me a second. Incinerate. Drain Life. Immolate. And Life Tap. And then also, obviously, Summon Demons. I like to put that up here. Okay, let's try this out. I want to see this new Void form and see how well it looks. I'm not necessarily seeing a new form that comes out. Oh yeah, you can't really use that. What about this? Oh! Boom! Yeah, I'm not necessarily even seeing it. Oh, but I'm missing like a madman. Okay. Well, what about my racials? Is that what causes the voidy form? Spatial Rift. Can do that. Not really. Oh, your abilities have a chance to empower you with the void. Okay, so that explains that. So if I was hitting more, maybe that would be a thing. Yeah, because I really want to be able to see this. For those who don't necessarily know what I'm talking about, Worgen have an interesting thing where you can switch back to your human form, but as soon as you attack something, you then go right back to the Worgen form. And I do like the fact that they added that, because it does add something to the race, as far as I'm concerned. And that's why I'm interested here, what this void transformation is going to entail. So let's just find a random wolf to go kill. Should be one, right? They're still questing in here. There we go. We'll just kill off a wolf. No, still no void transformation. I'm gonna try one more, and if we can get it, then we can get it. But if we can't, then too bad. Oh, there you go. Oh, look at that. You're like straight purple. Okay, I was actually kind of wondering if like you would have voidy tendrils coming out. No, it's just, holy crap. You kind of become like Alleria. And oh, geez, it bleeds off. That's so cool. Okay, well, that's actually going to go ahead and do it for this video, now that we've done that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned. We're actually going to have a little bit of an announcement, because I have a little bit of bad news when it comes to beta coverage. Stuff is going to still get covered, but it's probably just going to be happening later down the line. But thank you guys so much for watching all of these awesome Allied Race videos. I have so much more in store, so you guys can look forward to that. Thank you guys so much for your continued love, support, and patience for the channel. And of course, we'll be back in time for the next video.